Hello, Willowbrook family. Today's deep dive is into Acts chapter 20, verses 13 through 16. Most of the time, when I am deep in thought, I have a very serious look on my face, even when I'm thinking about something positive. People will stop and ask me, "What's wrong?" "Well, nothing," I tell them. "Well, then why do you look so sad?" "Well, I'm not sad." So, if I have some serious thinking to do and people are around, sometimes I need to take a walk, like on this road behind me. I enjoy having some alone time where I can think and meditate on whatever God is telling me to do. Oftentimes, my walks are in solitude, but sometimes I come across people along the way that God wants me to see. Unplanned divine appointments. In these 4 verses in chapter 20, we see some travel plans of Paul. And you're not necessarily going to see some deep theological meaning in them, but you will see a good habit that Paul had. Paul and his friends were in the city of Troas. It's a main port located on a long peninsula. And they were headed to another city named Assos. It's about 40 miles by boat around the peninsula. But there is a road between Troas and Assos that's about 20 miles. And Paul told them to go ahead by boat because he was going to walk on the road. Now, why did Paul want to walk? Well, we really don't know for sure. Maybe he wanted time alone to pray and to meditate like Jesus often did. Or maybe he wanted to share the gospel with people that he would encounter along the way. Or maybe it was both. The point is this: Christian fellowship is so important and we learn from each other. But sometimes God may want you to spend a little time away because he has something to tell you or something for you to do. Now, the remaining verses show us that Paul had a timeline. He wanted to get to Jerusalem by the day of Pentecost. So, instead of stopping over in Ephesus, he had arranged for the leaders of the church at Ephesus to meet him in Miletus. So, what do these 4 short verses tell us? Paul planned ahead, but he was also flexible with his plans. It reminds me of Proverbs 16, verse 9. The mind of man plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Sometimes God will require you to keep to the schedule, and other times he'll want you to take a walk. Have a great day in the Lord, Willowbrook.